Hello everyone, we're back. How you all doing? 1:30, so I best crack on with this video, ain't I? Yes, I know I need to have a shave. Wasn't no video yesterday, as you all know, because it's Saturday today. Couldn't do one yesterday. Tina got taken quite poorly. I had to rush Tina to hospital because she had this really, as you know, she's had headaches and been feeling poorly, but this one last night she was really bad. She even started like hallucinating a little bit, so rang 111 obviously to see what options I've got. So they said an ambulance ain't going to be until early hours of like this morning, so I thought, well, make it easier, I'll just have to run her down. So run her down, they gave her some tablets, but she's waiting for some blood tests. They're doing a load of blood tests on Tina to see what's going on and that, and we'll take it from there. So that's why I didn't get a video last night. I mean, she's okay now. She had a little bit of a bad head this morning. Has it eased off now, babe?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's eased off a bit now, so she's feeling better. Bit of a slightly another different video for you. So I'm going to take you all through some of the camping gear that we've got. Not going to go through all of it because I've just taken some of it down now, but I don't want to be standing for too long. And to be honest, I made quite a mess, which you'll see here. I've put it all on the floor, and there's some here to go through as well. But yeah, so that's what's been going on. Hang on, my tripod's all gone funny. There we go.
She didn't know where she was even.
No. But that's where we're at. So she's okay. Doctor's seen her and that. So we've got all that sorted. So that's why there weren't a video last night. So yeah. So whoever's new on here, I mean, we've had a couple of new subscribers. So thank you very much. I mean, I'm Jamie. Got Tina in there doing something. Harvey's down on the floor, and Andrew's just gone round to one of the neighbours. We're the RidgeMonkey. So before anything, I'll let you update on my leg and that. We'll take you through a few things. I'll probably have to... I'm not sure if it's worth turning the camera around or not, to be honest. I'm not sure how to do it. Just take it one step at a time, really. So, I'll see you in a minute. Right. Not sure if you can see, because it's awkward, because my phone's at the end of the table, but it's still quite close. Anyway, the equipment that we use, I mean, a lot of it, I won't be able to show you every single bit of it. But I've got some of the stuff out that might be useful for any of you that are going in a tent, so you need to save space. Same, you can use all these in a caravan and motorhome. But we've got, I'm not going to put it all together, I'll just get them out and show you. But we've got our little RidgeMonkeys. You get everything with them. You get your handles, which are attached to the back, which are there, which goes on the ends. And you've got some little utensils there with them as well. We've pretty much used this one every single time we go camping. You also get a little bag as well, so that way it protects them. I mean, it don't look like, you can see it's had its fair share of wear and tear, so you can see one of them in here actually we haven't actually used. And our friend Chris keeps saying to us, I'll show you that one now because I'm going to have to get it out of the box to show you. But all these, the RidgeMonkeys, I've always got them from Amazon pretty much. They're quite expensive, but they're brilliant because you can cook virtually anything in these. I mean, there's a load of videos on YouTube. If you just type RidgeMonkey and it shows you all the things you can cook in them and probably more. I mean, I've just done the easy meals and things like that. You know what I mean? Like eggs and sausage bacon and things like that. So that's they do a smaller RidgeMonkey to that. But I wouldn't recommend it because that is too small. That's basically the large version of this one. But then this one is probably the biggest that they do. I'll show you the box. And I'll get this out to show you. You can see it's still got the bubble wrap on it. That's because it hasn't been used yet. So size comparison. There's the bigger one. I mean, this is like the extra large. This is like the large, and then you've got a smaller version of this one. But you can see there, there's quite a bit of difference. But this doesn't come with the case or the utensils. But if you get the small one and this one, you can just use the utensils from this one anyway. I mean, you get obviously some manuals and that with it, which is just pretty much shows you. That's basically the user manual. Don't need that. But then this one, it gives you some recipe ideas as well. This comes with it. So that's handy, but I don't use them because these are pretty much like little ovens, really. I mean, it all comes off. You've got your handles in there, like I said, for this end. And they all seal up, you see. So on here, you've got a big area, so you can do even like a fry up and things on there. And this little piece here, you're going to think this is strange. This goes into the bottom like that. And obviously this closes fully up, as you've seen, like that. And obviously you have your handles here that connect because they're magnetic. That is actually a steamer pod. So basically pour water in, a little bit of water in the bottom, and then put that over the top so you can do like fish and veg and whatever you want to do, steaming really. Or you can just take that out and use the bottom, so you've got one big area. And then you can just use, like I said, the little utensils you got with the smaller one on this. It's a shame they should have done it with it really, but you know, you can't have everything, can you? But that is the one. That is the one. I mean, Chris calls it the Kong. This is the one that I haven't used yet, because I only really want to use this one if we're going away for a longer period of time, if you know what I mean. So I'll pop this away and I'll get the other one out. So that was bad. I'll just put that away. This is the one we have used. This is like a deeper pan one, to be honest. You can see on the picture there at the back. It's a deep pan one. We've actually used this one. We've used it for potatoes. We've used it to actually do chips. You know, put oil in the bottom for scallops, as you can see, smaller as well. That's the sort of size it is compared to my hand. And obviously you've got your handles again in their own little bag. This don't come with a bag, so I'll just keep it in the box. Sorry it's cutting half my head off, but where the phone is, I want to make sure that you can see what I'm getting here, and me, if you know what I mean. But basically all these lids do come off as well, so like this. Hang on if I can get it right, see? Lids come off, so you can do like, because they're like steak and things on there. And you've got the deep pan, so you just fill that with oil up, chuck your potatoes in, make yourself some chips, scallops, or put water in it, do your veg and potatoes. But these are fantastic. One of my favourite things to buy these, to be honest. But these are not cheap. I mean, these range from £30 pretty much upwards. I think the smaller RidgeMonkey was around 20 quid. I can't think. They do other ones which are cheaper. But when you're wanting space, the ones that are cheaper don't have the handles that come off, so you're saving space. So anyone that's struggling on space, these are ideal. I mean, I've had these. I've had two of them pretty much as presents from Tina and my mum. Mum's sitting in there with Tina now. But I do highly, highly, highly recommend these. I mean, it will show wear and tear when you use them, because obviously the bottoms of them for some reason all comes away like you've seen in the little one, but that's been used every single campsite, as you've probably seen on the previous videos, every single time. Another thing I've got, which is going to save us a bit of time as well, you know, when you say if you're using air beds and keep pumping, I've been using my pump for the tent. It's where I pump my tent up, as you've seen. I've used that pump to pump the air beds up, and it kills your back and your arms, keep, you know, pumping up and down. So I thought, saw this on Amazon, dead cheap. I don't know if it's still on there. All these are on Amazon, everyone. So all you got to do for RidgeMonkey is just type RidgeMonkey in the Amazon search, and you'll find it. I think I reviewed this one previously as well. Is the air pump. And I'll tell you one thing, this has been a lifesaver, because if you think after you've put a tent up or you finish setting up and it takes you an hour, 2 hours, depending on how long it will take, if you're new it could take even longer. All you do is just put this in your 12-volt socket in your car and pumps your air beds up for you, and it does it within probably, I think we've got quite a big double, and we're pumped up with it probably less than 5 minutes, single, probably cut 2 or 3 minutes. So this has been brilliant, and also with this comes with a 3-pin socket as well. So if you don't want to use your car but you've got electric on the side, you can just plug this straight into your electric and run off that, or even a power bank, a power station. Sorry, you've got a 12-volt socket there. On mine, as you've seen on my power station, you've got a 3-pin socket. You can do it through that. I've done it, and it don't take a lot of power. especially just for 5 minutes, 10 minutes pumping stuff up. Definitely ideal. And the stoves that we use, Harvey, 1 minute everybody. Sorry about that everyone. Harvey's got his tablet on blaring, so I had to tell him to turn it down. You want to say hello quickly and then you'll have to go because I'm doing this. You're going to have to come round this side.
Okay. Hi!
Say hello to everyone.
Hello everyone!
Right, go on
You
then.
there?
Right, go on, off you go. I'm doing these. I've got 2 of these, but I've got a big one which we don't really use now because we've got into a habit of using these. I'm not going to show you the big one because that's upside down. That'd help, wouldn't it? I'm not sure if this is one. We've been using this at home actually for when Tina's, obviously as you've seen, been doing her wax melts. Everybody's probably seen these. I got these from Go Outdoors. Camping gas stove. And then obviously all you got, easy to use, and then you've got your gas cartridges. I mean, I've got these from Go Outdoors. I mean, you can get cheaper ones off eBay and that, but at least with these, if anything's wrong with them, you just take them back. You ain't got to worry about posting them back if something's wrong with them. So I've always got them from Go Outdoors. And obviously at the minute, the gas is very, very expensive for these. Unless you go to different places. I mean, if you get, because that's a camping gas model, you don't need to use camping gas cartridge gas. Because you get, they're like 4 for 10 quid. I know gas is expensive, but you can get gas from B&M or Homebutt. I'm not sure. I think it's B&M. You used to get 4 cans for a £5, which is like half the price. But at the minute, obviously, because the camping season's over now, they ain't got none in. It's all to do with Christmas and that now. I've had a look online. I mean, eBay, the cheap versions, Marksman or something they're called, you can get 8 for like £17. But I went on to Amazon, exactly the same thing, same make, 8 for about £12.40 or something like that. So we're thinking on getting some of them for these, so then obviously Tina can use them for her wax melts when she does them. I mean, she ain't been doing none. Well, she's still got plenty in stock, but no one's been asking for any yet, so we're not doing no more now until we get rid of some. Other things we use as well, I mean, these are a little bit of a pig. But, like, you got a sieve, just cheap plastic thing for a pan, and then, like, a little dish there to drain things into. My mum got us this, which is me, when she was on holiday, actually, a little tent organiser as well, so you can get universal ones if you need a bit more storage in your tent. There you go. I mean, where did you get it from, Mum? Was that Lidl? I think that was from Lidl. Obviously, one of them weekly deal things that they do. Also, as well, for when you're washing your dishes and things up. All collapsible, you see. Look, obviously this comes out. So I'll push it down. This is the drainer. Quite stiff because this hasn't actually been used either. There you go. So when you're done your washing up, you can drain them onto there. And you just push them down. Done. Easy. And same as the sink. These are a bit dirty anyway because they've just been basically stuck with all camping gear now because obviously because of my leg we haven't been camping. And the same again. That's quite deep as well. That's a decent. We've used this one a few times when we've been camping. Sorry about all the noise. Like that. There you go. And we've had these good 6 to 7 months now, I think, and they haven't leaked or anything. So it just makes life a little bit easier. So if you've got washing out, you can just put them into this, take them down to your sink, wash them out, put them back in, and then just bring them back and put them away. Easy. Very, very easy. Things with like people for water as well. This might be a difficult thing. Let me just grab this bottle. These can be, the problem with it looks dirty actually, it probably isn't, needs cleaning. This is collapsible. But these could be temperamental though. This is the only problem. The taps are the bit that leaks, like the seal itself isn't very good. You got to get it just right and it won't leak. I mean, we've had that problem a couple of times, but not with this one. This is a newer one that we had from before. It's exactly the same, but this is a Vango. But that's actually 15 litres. It don't look a lot, but when that's fully collapsed down, you get all the air out of it. You know, just squash it down. That will just go anywhere under your seats in your car or just in a little gap, you know what I mean, so for storage. This is what I was planning on doing all the time for us camping. I was like, I mean, we've got a 4 Mondeo, and we were struggling on space. I was thinking, well, all these things that are collapsible and small, this is going to save us a lot of space and be able to obviously get more stuff in. So this is why I got these. Hang on, don't want that falling off, which I'm gonna. It's because I've got everything piled up. And I'll show you as well with the electrics what we use. I mean, they've got new ones now that actually have a USB, which is a bit easier, but this one's old. Let me just grab it, if I can. Because it's all unravelled itself, I'm going to have to ravel it up again. Oh, here's all it is, look. You've got your 3-pin sockets all the way down. And then this is basically your fuse box for it, which is there. I mean, I got this for nothing. My dad gave us this years ago, when he was meant to first start doing camping. Oh, I've unravelled it all now. Gonna have to put all this back. Oh, there we go. Yep, I made a mess. I'm just gonna have to shove that all there until I can tidy it up when we finish the video. But they do new ones now. I mean, they can be quite expensive. I mean, I think I've seen them in Go Outdoors at minute for around 35 quid. But you get some as well. You've got the 3 sockets, and then you've got obviously your USB, 2 USB ports on it as well. Sorry, everything keeps falling. You get 2 USB ports with them as well, but that does the job. I mean, we've not had a problem with that. What else we got? Obviously, we've got a camping toilet. Only a cheap thing from Amazon. Just show you, I'm not going to get it all open and that. It's there, just there. That chair's for Harvey. That was just packed over there because it's a mess at the minute. That was only cheap off Amazon, but it does the job. Oh, hang on. There we go, there we go. It's better, isn't it? What else have we got? Tina got this on our last campsite. We didn't use it yet. Any of you know what they are? If I can remember how to open it. It's one of them things, so if you've got a fire on the go, hang on, get it in line. Obviously, when we're with Chris and that, he's got something similar, but it is slightly different to this. You do like your burgers and toast and things. I ain't tried this yet, so I can't really say what it's like, because this has got lines in the middle, so obviously the burgers can't slip about. So I'm hoping the bread will still go in there without a problem, and we can still do some toast on the fire. But I haven't used it yet, so I can't really say what we're going to put in it, but we will be using it at some point. So that could be ideal, especially on the night time for get peckish. Bit of bread on there, some toast, sorted. But that hasn't been used, so we'll show you that when we do use it. What else have we got? Because I want to go over that side in a minute, because I want to show you what's in the box. I'm not going to show everything that's in there fully yet, because I don't want to be taking it all out and have to put it all back. But let's take this big thing out. I might have to bring you down to here in a minute. So if you hear a loud noise, because this thing's quite big, it's what my dad gave us. But I'm not going to open it fully because it'll probably be a pain. Let me turn the camera around. Here we go. Fire pit. My dad gave us this because obviously he couldn't do camping, so instead of getting rid of it, we could have used it, so he gave it us, bless him. Obviously you've got another bit at the bottom there with legs that unfold, so it stays up a bit easier. Obviously you will see that in one of the videos. Once we're camping again, we'll get this out and get a fire going, because we've still got wood over there. But no, I ain't tested this yet neither, because obviously when we go with Chris or Mel or something, they've got their little fire pit, so I don't take it, but I will be taking it on the next trip when we start. But it has legs at the bottom as well that fold in, so it's quite storage. I mean, I'll show you it packed away so you can see how big it is. There you go. Don't use much space at all, because there's my hand next to it. It's all foldable, it all goes in a little bag like this, waterproof bag as well I think this is. But it's also a barbecue, it's not just a fire pit. Obviously you can see the tent there, I'm not getting that out. And the other stove on top of there. I've got to put all this back yet. And I've got our tables that we use, so you can see the big one there, which you've probably seen in video, and the little one. But I'm not going to show you all of them. I mean, you can see the gas bottle that's down there, that's for our big stove. It's just one of them where you've got 2 burner hobs and like a grill underneath it. Everyone's probably seen them anyway. Obviously our fridge that we got from Amazon, that's a 12-volt fridge, but I've got an adapter just there, you can see that's Mum's handbag. And I think we got that for about £27, I think that was with the adapter. It's only a 21 litre, but you know what, I won't show you inside because it is a mess at the minute. It does the job. I mean, I can't fault it. And the thing that I did was, so we've got normal camping chairs there for the kids. They're just normal standard ones, but these ones, because I'm, as you've all seen, I'm quite a big man, and every single chair like them we've had, I've always broke. This one is a heavy duty one, a Van Gogh Samson chair, and this will hold, hang on, 180 kilos to 28 stone 4. So I've bought them, and we've had them over a year now, I would say. Let me just quickly turn the camera around again. But no, they are a decent chair. I mean, they hold my weight well. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've been losing weight. I'm in the 21 stone mark now. I used to be almost 23 for every chair I had, but this one cannot fault it, and it's quite a wide chair, so you haven't got any of the metal bits digging into your leg. Right, sorry, Harvey just decided to blare his tablet out, so I'm not sure if you heard it. But them chairs have been really good. They're quite wide, so like I said, you don't get the metal bars where the handles are dig into the side of your legs, and they sit quite high up as well compared to the other cheap chairs you can get. So when you're sitting there, you don't have so much pressure on your legs to get up. And when you're sitting there, the back of it probably comes up to the back of your neck, so you can slouch a bit, and it gets like a headrest on the back of it as well. So I don't know if they sell them anymore, but they were 2 for 60 quid. I mean, they were £35 each, so I got them on the deal. But now, if I remember, if anyone can find them, they were 35 quid each. But definitely worth it, because they've lasted us well. And they're quite comfy as well. They've got quite a lot of padding in. You've got your little holder bit inside for if you've got beer or something, keep it cool, because they're thermal ones. What else have we got? Obviously, we've got the kids' toys in one bag. I'll show you this, actually. Right there. That used to be the Van Gogh carpet bag, but I managed to get everything. I've got the windbreaker in the tent. We've got the ground sheet and carpet in the tent. We've also got the pump in the tent with the tent pegs. That pump isn't for it, that's from our old tent. And we've also got the tarp as well, also in there. I think that's it, but it holds it quite well. There's a lot of weight in there. So that's why I thought if that's all in there, I need another bag. So obviously for the kids' toys, there's another one up there, like one of them beanbag throw toss things. And then a few games now. I don't want to be getting all them out, you see, because obviously I've got to put it back, and with me leg I can't. So I'm going to take you over to this box now so you can have a little peek inside. Right, Andrew Segway's leaning on the box. So, shush, Harvey. So I said, just your usual bits and bobs, your plates, cups, usual cleaning bits. Our gas is there, but that's what I'm saying. We've got these little pots that we got, just for your tea, coffee, sugar. Bin bags, you've got your utensils there, and these are a little lot. We've had these, they just weren't on AAA batteries, and we've had these. 1 minute, everyone. Right, and we've had these since we very first started going camping. We got 4 for £10 on Amazon. Don't know what they are now. We have got another one of these. It's we're actually using it upstairs at the minute. It's one of them where it's a fly zapper as well. All rechargeable. I mean, these ones that use normal batteries, but you can get a bundle of batteries cheap nowadays. But they've been very ideal for us. But that's what we use. It's a bit of a mess at the minute because we've all been in it, and there's more stuff to put back in. There's one of the tables there. Obviously, our fire logs are there, and there's another table, little one at the back, and obviously the other cooker, which we don't really use now. And obviously the air beds are there on top of the tent. That's basically it, I think. Let me just go and sit back down. So yeah, so there you go. I think that's majority of it anyway. There is a few more bits there, but I don't want to be taking it all out, because now I've got to try and get all this back where it belongs. But leg update. It hasn't been too bad, to be honest. I mean, I'm still using my crutches.
I've got that one.
But I don't know what to say about it really, because it's not really much change from last week. It's not as painful. I mean, when I start using it, on my crutches and doing a few little bits and bobs, I start getting a bit of pain in it. But it's doing well as far as I know. I mean, on the last video I showed obviously what the damage was. It showed like the way it was broken and it was quite badly damaged. So I'm not sure what the future's going to bring, so we'll have to wait and see. But I've been moving around a bit more, and then when it starts to hurt and that, I obviously get my leg up on the buffet, on the sofa, and rest it. But no, it's doing all good. All good. But anyway, I think that's it. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll stop this video here for now, and I'll pack this all away, and then you can see what it looks like after I mean, you see how much of a mess it is now, look. I mean, it's all a mess here, all on the table, look. All down here on the floor. A majority of that I've got to get back all there neat and tidy. So, I'll get back to you all in a bit. Ta-da for now. Oh, there we go. All done. Done the best I can for now. There's one thing I forgot to show you. The heating that we use. Because as you remember, our first video that we ever did was still not far from where we live. Obviously it weren't a very good site. I don't want to go into it, but the heater we used, because let's put it this way, it was sometime in April. Go back to our first video and you'll see. 1 minute. Don't mind Tina shouting then. Harvey for some reason wants to blast his tablet out as loud as he can watching something. But anyway, we got this from did we get this from Amazon as well? The heater. No, I think it was from Amazon. Bit of a mess the box, right, because it's been everywhere with us. Is this little fan heater? It's 2 kilowatt. Well, 1,000 watt on the low, 2,000 watt on the high. We haven't really had it on the high. It's been brilliant in this, and you can also lay it down or stand it up. There's no picture of it standing up, or you can do it there. Let's see. Stand it up or lay it down in that picture there. And it's been brilliant. It's even got a safe. It's got an adjustable thermostat on it, and it also blows cold air as well. So it's not just a heat. You can use it as a cooler air as well if you're hot on a night. But also it's safe. Apparently safe. None of these heaters are safe. You've got to keep your eye on them. You get 2-year warranty with these as well. But we've had this a good, well, like I said, we started in April camping, so we've had it probably a little bit longer than that. And you're talking that was 0 degree, but because these are so powerful, this is where we've got the problem. Pop that down there. I'm sure it was only 10 amps, or if not less. It's only a small little farm campsite. As soon as we put that on, and then someone in a caravan boiled the kettle or toaster, it tripped the whole electric. So this was during the night as well. So this would have been running through the night. I know I shouldn't, but obviously it's 0 degrees. I don't think we had it on every night. Only when it was all first thing in the morning actually was when it was cold, because I remember getting up early and going out and literally there's ice on the tent, and just kept tripping. So because of the power, I wouldn't recommend using that other than 13 amp sockets, I suppose. I'm not sure about the amps and all these, but I'm not good with math and things like that. But if you want a heater like that, then you're going to have to go to somewhere that's got good electric, really. I mean, we've been to places like Park Dean and that with it, and we've never ever had a problem. And a few other campsites we've been to and we've used it, but mostly, like when we've been to Park Dean, because they've been the cheapest, so we looked at other campsites where it had non-electric. Can't fault it, it's been brilliant when we went to Park Dean. But I think that's it for now. I'm not sure if I missed anything. If I do, I'll have to put it in next week's video. And I've got to get this one uploaded. So this video isn't going to be timed for, like, normally I put them on at like R5. This is just as soon as it's uploaded, as soon as it's on YouTube, it's on. Because, like I said, I'm late. It should have been yesterday, but as you seen at the beginning of the video, we had a little bit of an emergency yesterday, so No, I'm not going to go into any detail, but Tina's okay now. She's just sitting on the sofa now, just chilling. So anyway, we're the RidgeMonkey Adventures. I'm Jamie. Tina's in now. I said this at the beginning. We've got RV in there on his tablet. Andrew's still out actually at the minute. Because can't play out because it's raining. So, you know, thank you all so much who's subscribing. We really appreciate your support that you're giving us. Really enjoying some of the comments you're putting on there, saying that you're enjoying the videos, even though there's not much to go on about because I can't do anything. But we do really appreciate it. And if you've got anyone else you know that's thinking on doing camping and they're worried about certain things, tell them to come over to our channel and take a look. Because when you're camping, it's not, I mean, yeah, people do worry, I understand that, but we've been camping 4 or 5 years now. We've never had any bad experiences apart from like certain campsites and that. But that's just in general. You can go to a cheap campsite and it'd be like, oh, it's not very nice this one, but you're going to get that anywhere. But if it's anything like you're worried if you're going out leaving your tent there in case someone goes in, we've never had that. We've never had anyone in coming in. We mean meet new friends. We did. When we went to Southern S, I wasn't on YouTube then, but when we were on Southern S, that's where we met Mel. Because Tina was feeling bad then, so RV was going over, so I went over, and that's how we met each other, and just we've been friends ever since. Same as Chris and Sam, as you've seen, the other YouTubers. Started talking on his YouTube channel, and then we met up with him on a campsite. So, you know, you can meet all these nice people, different places, and, you know, you got friends for life. And that's the whole point about camping. It's freedom. You can do what you want, meet new people, and you can have friends for life. But anyway, I'm not going to keep rabbiting on now. I've rabbited enough. But, you know, please hit that subscribe button. We really do appreciate it because we're a little bit stuck at the minute on around 151, not 151, 251, 252. Bit stuck on it. I mean, we've had a couple, but it's suddenly slowed down. You know, tell all your friends, give us a share on your social medias as well if you think anyone else might be interested, or if you're any members of any other Facebook groups, for instance, like any camping Facebook groups, give us a share on there as well. We really would appreciate it. You know, I want to get our channel to where I want it to be. I mean, obviously, I prefer to be camping, obviously, as you probably would, to see where we're going and see where we're travelling. But at the minute, I can't. But I still want to try and at least get one video a week out for all yous. So anyway, you all take care. Don't forget, give us a subscribe, like, put a comment in. I always answer back. And if anyone wants to shout out anybody, I mean, I advertise these on my Facebook. I still haven't done my Facebook account yet. I mean, I've got it as a page. So if you want to come over and look at the page, you can. But I will be doing obviously a Facebook friend, so you can add obviously the RidgeMonkey Adventures friends list. So you can add us on there, and then I'll start a group and that as well. Get that all going. We've got obviously Instagram and Twitter, which obviously put down below or up above, probably more likely down below on this one because obviously my head's been chopped off and it's quite hard, so I'll probably do all these things down below this time. But like I said, I always advertise them at the bottom. And if you all wait until right at the very last bit of this video, probably the last 5 seconds, like you'll see a little area that comes up that's green. And if you're wondering how to subscribe, you'll see 2 pictures of previous videos, and if there's in the middle, it's got our logo. If you tap that logo, it takes you straight to the area where you need to subscribe if anyone's finding it difficult as well. But like I said, give us a comment, give us a like. I always answer back. So you all take care, and we'll see you next week. Ta-da for now, everybody. Love you all.